Hi friends, it's Miss Kim. I'm back again to read another story for you. This one today is called It's Hard to Be Different and Not Easy to Be Small, a children's book to share with adults in celebration of diversity. Herein lies a tale for fathers and mothers, for aunts and uncles, big sisters, big brothers, for strangers and folks that know one another, for nieces and nephews, and simply all others. Perhaps you don't remember because it seems so long ago. There once was a time that you wanted to grow. You wanted to be big and you wanted to be strong and not to be different, but just to belong. You wanted to do like everyone bigger, to know letters and reading and writing and figures. It's hard to be different and not easy to be small. It hurts not to be chosen or hear your name called. It's not fair and it's not right to feel like you don't matter at all. Quite awful to see and worse yet to be. It's a long-lasting, difficult, sad, 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 sad memory. Because feelings are feelings no matter how strong, and hurting is hurting no matter how long. Feelings not mended become memories not ended, when smiles and laughter seem forever suspended. Though we often seem different, we're really the same. It's mostly our skins and our words and our names that make us feel different, can make us feel wrong, that start us to wonder if we really belong. Differences can show up much more with the grown-ups, yet adults are the ones to help us along to solve all the problems when we doubt we belong. Do grown-ups remember when doubts came to stay and it didn't seem anything would drive them away? Now where is their patience if they love kids so? Sometimes being perfect just isn't the goal. They can't be so old to forget that they did. Is it that many years since they too were just kids? It should be easy for adults to live and to see that they must be the best of the best they can be. If kids aren't being all that they should, clearly they've learned things from examples more bad than were good. And do big kids remember just what it was like to be the shortest of short and the smallest of tykes? Remember being so little and trying to act tough, knowing whatever you did simply wasn't enough? There's nobody born knowing just how things are, and there's a lot to be learned before we get too far. Remember learning to sit when you wanted to walk, and trying to keep still when you wanted to talk, and which shoe goes where, and waiting your turn, and learning what's sharp and which things can burn. And never take risks and never to dare, how much is enough, and learning to share. Learning how to count numbers and how to count things, and which animals swim and which one have wings, that there's a moo and an oink, and a bark and a purr. You'll see feathers and fins, but mostly there's fur. And never to push in a line, especially up high, to take care if you climb, and there's always to try. Yes, there's so much to learn when you're new in this world, so much for adults to teach boys and girls. It's hard when you're little and you don't know how to do what everyone else can do. Somehow it all seems so much easier for them, all of the things that make you stretch and bend. The tools for adults are so heavy and big that you have to help just to nail and to dig. You try to act grown up and do things yourself, but try as you do, you always need help. Machines are always too big and too strong for small hands and slight fingers to move them along. The things that seemed easy when you watched how they go become really tough when you think that you know, and you try them yourself to show someone you help, and just nothing goes right, you're discouraged, you yelp. Sometimes when you're trying and you get overwrought, you try to do things before you are taught. The words you forgot or the directions not read ruined that pie or the cake or the bread. Sometimes when grown-ups are all busy working, they try to teach you to help out and stop shirking. And you know that they love you, but sometimes, gee whiz, they lose all their patience. You're only a kid. And then other times, the grown-ups are really okay, and it's the kid who gets angry and goes running away. Sometimes, no most times, the grown-ups who can help out the kids as they learn things firsthand, trying, experiencing, learning skills as they go. The little ones learn to be big, and they know that sometime they'll all get a chance to do it alone, and alone as they go, it'll all be just right, because little gets big sometimes overnight. But till then, all those jobs that make adults get so riled work out almost perfect when they're shared child to child. Whether you're big or whether you're small, helping is helping to help along all. What's important to learn and important to live is the world has a way of giving back what we give. Think about that one, guys. Key to remember and vital to note that the whole humankind is simply afloat in the same sinkingest, leakiest, rickety old boat. Most crucial of all is to learn to be fair and show those in need that we really do care, and to meet life's diversity without making adversity a serious point that for all must be learned. Respect is not given, it has to be earned. True differences may lie in what's seen by the eye, but we can't judge a person who merely walks by. Yes, there's short and there's tall, and there's fat and there's thin, yet worthier than words or the names or the skin dwell character and kindness we all keep within. Be kind. It's a simple motto and it's a big purpose. Because hidden inside are the real human parts, like the source of our kindness, our magnificent hearts. Remember, differences only on the outside abide. We're all just the same when we look deep inside. Now, if you're still seeking the tale that's herein, why, it's the story of you and of her and of him. It's our stories of life, of them and of us and of me. It's how we treat people we happen to meet. Love is love, people. It's the deeds of our living, how we'd like it to be, becoming the lives that we're all proud to see. It's how we treat people, how we treat things, how we treat creatures, and whatever life brings. Just watch. You won't always be different or forever be small. And remember, never ever believe you don't matter at all. And for certain, now in the meantime, whether you walk or you fly or you crawl, it's okay to be different, and it's just fine to be small. Kind of powerful book today, guys. Be kind. Love is love. Character matters. Be kind to one another, and have a great day.